like early in your career and then maybe middle of your career, you had some pretty significant injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, with I think an ACL tear, torn Achilles tendon, and from what I read, it sounds like you're a super healer of some sort, coming back almost like half the time. Can you talk about that?
No, I mean, when I was there, Jimmy McCrossan, who's just the best. I mean, I love that guy. He was with me through my first injuries there, my first ACL in Philly. But I had a really tough time in Carolina a couple years after we won the cup. I was just getting peppered over and over and over. I had an ACL happen the second time, and then I recovered, played the last game of the season. We didn't make playoffs. Then right before the start of next season, the first day before training camp, I tore my Achilles doing some training, doing the beep test. So then I was out for that. And then I came back from that, and 2 weeks later I had a broken hand, and then the next year I had shoulder surgery. So these things just really piled on me for like 4 straight years. And it really got me to thinking, like, okay, well, I mean, do you still have what it takes? Do you still want this? How hard are you willing to work? And, do you believe you can get yourself back? And all the answers was always yes. When someone finishes their hockey career, everyone always talks about the great times, right? That's all you hear about. Oh, he was this, he was that, this is what he did. It must have been an awesome time, but people forget about the down times. There's for every, for all those smiles after guys winning Stanley Cups, there's a lot of tears. There's a lot of pain between the eyes, right? And I had a lot for 4 years there. And thankfully I was able to overcome it with a lot of help, a lot of family support, and, other people still believing in me.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it must have been tough, obviously mentally challenging. But was there something to at least a couple of those injuries where you came back, maybe before, like significantly before that you're supposed to, or is that just,
Yeah, I guess I think when people when doctors give timelines, it's just for the average person, right? And the average person doesn't have the access that we have to the best medical therapy over and over every day, and the ability just to rehab it a lot quicker. And obviously, we're professional athletes; we're in good shape as well. So, they give you timelines, and I was able to come back really quick. I was able to come back in 10 and a half weeks from an ACL. I came back, I believe, in 11 and a half weeks or 12 weeks from the Achilles injury.
Jesus.
It's yeah, in hindsight, it was probably maybe a little too early. I don't know, but I felt fine out there. I didn't feel like I was going to hinder myself when I went out there. And the good thing is when you have an Achilles injury, it's not like you're a basketball player or a football player, right? Like you don't have to jump. Your foot is in a boot. It's stabilized. So the moment you start to feel comfortable and you have your power back, there's no reason why you can't go out and play, right? So, obviously the body needs its time to heal and everything, but fortunately for me, I attributed those things, Coates, to bad luck, and that was the best way to do it. There's nothing I'm doing. Just believe what I'm doing is going to be fine. I just had a little bit of bad luck, and that's going to be behind me. And I'm just going to look forward from here on in. And that's what I was able to do. And I was able to play, 81, 82 games consistently throughout the last 5-6 years of my career, which I'm real proud of.